around the world and around the corner, it's the David Bowers Awards, bringing the best in indie music to millions of listeners worldwide with your host, The David Bowers. We've got a fantastic lineup of guests, as well as our engineer extraordinaire, Nick the Geek, our entire crew here at the Asylum, and me. I'm Jon BonJovial. And now, here's the voice of indie music, The David Bowers.
Well, hello again, and thank you very much there, legendary Jon BonJovial. Welcome, listeners around the world, to another award show, because the world needs another award show. So we decided we'd make every show an award show, and you and our guests get to help us pick who gets the awards. No voting panels, no nominations or anything, just pick somebody you think deserves an award, and hey, we'll go ahead and award them. And a special thanks and hello to our friends in Rochester, New York, who listen to us on FM 106.3 WRFZ, Rochester Free Radio. And as a matter of fact, we're going to have our first TDBA award right now. Jon BonJovial, are you ready? Cue the comb chorus for the award. And there you go, the David Bowers Awards Combs Chorus. And this week's first award goes to Armand Schaubrook. And he has a show on WRFZ, Rochester Free Radio. Armand Schaubrook Spins. And we are having a week late salute to him, because I did not know this until he announced it on his show last week, that that was his 50th anniversary show, the 50th show he had done on Rochester Free Radio. So we want to salute him, because his show precedes our show in Rochester, where they hear us on Saturday afternoons at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and he's on for the 2 hours before us. We want to salute you, Armand, and keep spinning those eclectic hits. He does some stuff you'll never hear anywhere else, I can promise you that. Check him out if you get a chance. Armand Schaubrook Spins on WRFZ FM 106.3 in Rochester, New York. Jon BonJovial, how are you doing this week?
Oh, fairly wonderful, David. You know, it's been another fun-filled week full of mirth, merriment, frivolity, and various other sundry miscellaneous items. But you know, the sun is shining, and I know that the Tonys were just a few days ago, and I don't know if we're as fabulous as they are, but you know, we're here nonetheless every week, week in, week out. We're reliable, and they're only once a year, so you know, get over it, you people. We're in your face whether you like it or not.
I would say that makes us at least 51 times more better than they are. No comment.
Oh, no, my mind just drew a blank. But yes, we're 51 times better than they are. Absolutely.
Right. They do it once a year. We do it every week. And right now, we're going to do it because we've got some great indie music coming up with a couple of wonderful guests I know you're going to love. And we've got a couple of new tracks we're going to play first, and we're going to get to them right now. First, we have a Mumbai, India-based DJ producer, Ankit Suhandani, who's better known by his stage name Aztec, and a heck of a lot easier to say, too. And he's said to have taken the dance music industry by storm in India. His productions and collaborations are getting support from many EDM artists, which is, for those of you who aren't familiar with EDM, it's electronic dance music, which we're hearing a lot of, and it's spilling over into the pop tracks, too. His remix of Afrojack and Hardwell, Hollywood, alongside Pash, was dropped by Mikris at the Ultra Main Stage in Miami a few weeks ago. And EDM Nations said that he had just released a banger of a free download, and added that the track will impress you even from the first sounds, flowing and groovy drum work combined with raw leads and short vocal interventions. So check it out for yourself and see what you think. We'll talk about it after we listen to Aztec and Higher Game.
Drop the beat.
There you have it, our experiment with EDM music this week, and a gentleman from India who goes by the name of Aztec. What'd you think, Jon BonJovial?
Well, I'll look. I don't want to say anything nasty about it. It's a very finely produced piece of music, and it's just not my thing. That's just plain and simple. It's just not my thing. But I mean, you can tell he put a lot of work into it and a lot of effort, and I applaud him for that. And I guess that's really about all I can say about it.
I agree with you. I am, I'm accepting of a lot of different types of music, even though there are some that I don't personally get into. And I can, as you said, I can appreciate the work and the talent that he put into this. But frankly, it doesn't move me. It's at first it kind of bored me, and then he gets into the more intricate stuff, and basically it's an exercise in electronics and engineering. It, to me, is it would be something that, it's a fun hobby to do at home. If I had the right equipment, I might play with it to see what I could create.
Well, sure. To me, it all ties back into our conversation that we had last week about the auto-tune thing.
Yes,
and this is auto-tune for instruments, if you will, or auto-tune for, a computer to make it make certain sounds. And again, I don't want to say anything bad about Aztec. I'm sure that he and his cohorts, they poured their heart into it, and that's obvious. It's just, to me, it just doesn't have any commercial viability at all.
Yeah, to me, I think about what you just said, that they poured their hearts and souls and genius into it, and I tend to just sit there and say, why? If you've got that much time and talent and equipment to invest, why not go and invest it in real music? But be that as it may, a lot of kids out there are buying this music, and
there's a lot of folks that are digging on the EDM scene, and I understand that. But being a 66-year-old old fart like I am, it's just give me the Grateful Dead or Procol Harum any day of the week.
Yeah, exactly. I hear you. Moving right along, we've got a young lady here who does put her heart and soul into real music. She's been a guest on the show several times. She's got a new song. She's got a new song coming out. She's a singer-songwriter from North Carolina who's influenced by several different genres of music. She delivers a unique blend of dynamic songwriting, creating crossover appeal, and she's been able to explore various musical styles, which has rewarded her with multiple official Grammy ballot placements in several different categories for songwriting and performance over the past 4 years, as well as several film and TV placements. Her recent hit, Falling to Pieces, was a response to the tragic events at the Pulse in Orlando. It's a message of mourning for victims and their families, but also a warning to the shooter that his vicious attack won't break us or tear us down or make us fall to pieces. All proceeds, by the way, from the iTunes sales of Fall to Pieces will be donated to the One Orlando Fund for the life of the song. And I salute you, Nikki Chris, for such a wonderful and generous move on your part. We teased about her having been in the studio rather secretively over the past couple of weeks, and we tried to find out what it was she was up to, and we did through a series of rather mysterious messages she posted for a week or so online. We finally got to snoop behind the scenes, caught her in the control room and in the studio producing her latest record, which is something that not only has she never sung about before, I don't think anybody else has ever had a commercially released single on this particular topic. So, if you would, please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome a very lovely lady and personal friend of ours, Nikki Chris, and her latest release, Captain America.
See the boy turn quickly into a man, wants to do what's right, the best that he can. His strength is something